Okay, Splatoon Raiders is legitimately one of the best Nintendo Switch 2 games out there at this very moment in time. This game is so addicting and so satisfying to play. Like, I bought the game on launch day, and oh man, this game has done something. It's done something right, because every time I get into a mission, and then I go out to defeat the salmonid creatures, it's just so satisfying. It is such an unbelievably satisfying and addictive gameplay loop. This game has perfected that. And then this game, which I'll be honest, I'm not too into the lore of Splatoon yet, but this game, from what I'm seeing, is expanding the lore like crazy with like all these newspaper articles or briny scrolls or whatever they call it that you get on your missions. Like, I don't know what it is with Splatoon Raiders, but this game is an unbelievably amazing and wacky game that I have gotten the pleasure to play. I love this game so far. This game, I haven't beat the game yet because it's only been a day since the game has released, but from what I have been playing, this game is fantastic. And I keep on reiterating the same points, but it's legitimately a fantastically made game. Love it. Love the gameplay loop. And even in the like underground sections, when you go into sub-layers, which it kind of feels like Donkey Kong there, but maybe that's just me because I just got done playing Donkey Kong like a year ago, basically. But you go into these sub-layers and it's like roguelikes, basically. Like, you have to defeat all the salmonid creatures before the time runs out, or before you get a lot of like pearls or whatever they call them. I'm sorry, I don't know all the stuff, the technical details of what it is, but like, I like that. I like those missions where you just go underground into sub-layers and try to defeat as many salmonids as possible. I love the tank system. I love the power tank, the tactical tank, and then the speed tank. My favorite right now is the tactical tank. That is by far the best tank to use. Every other tank, they're cool, but the tactical tank, it blows everything else out of the water, I feel like. That one is like the best one to use because you get so much better equipment compared to the other two tanks there. I like the ability to customize your character in this game. That's cool. I think you could do that in the other games too, but this is really nice. I like the deep cut, or I think it's called deep cut, right? I like this trio of characters. Like, they are really nice, actually. I think their names are Shiver, Fry, and Big Man. Big Man's cool. I like how he just speaks in A, but then the game automatically translates it for you. That's pretty cool. But these characters, I think they have a lot of depth to them right now as like a friend group, basically. They're a giant friend group on the hunt for treasure. And then, like, even now, I'm getting to the point now to where it's like, oh, Splatsville's in debt, but these guys actually care about Splatsville, and the more relics you find, which is like stuff that basically is worth a lot of value, but also gives you special abilities. So the better the relic, the more money, which I like how these guys care for the well-being of their like town, which is really nice. And apparently this place is in debt, like 60 billion gold, I think is what the G stands for whenever they first tell you about it. But that's kind of crazy. Right now, I like the lore. I like the characters. I like everything about this game. Visually, this game is fantastic. This game looks amazing. This is one of the best looking like cel-shaded cartoony games I've played so far. And I don't know what it is about it whenever you splat like the environment, but like, it's super realistic, I guess. Like, it's really reactive. Like, the ink is very reactive to everything, and everything is very reactive to how much you shoot it. I hope that makes sense, but it's legitimately one of the best games right now that we got. Like, it's an 80, I think 81% on Metacritic, which for what it's worth, that's a really solid score for a video game. Which this game, it's not trying to be the best game of all time. It's not trying to be like, you know, Breath of the Wild or like Mario or something like that. Like, this game, it knows what it is and it does it really well. It's like a fun little game that you play, but this game's like, it's not going to be like an absolutely fantastic game that leaves you wanting more answers, more questions to be answered or whatever like that. Like, it's one of those games that like you pick up, it's a really fun experience, and then you kind of move on, basically. That's what I'm getting at with this game, and for what it's worth, I'm fine with that. This game is fantastic so far. I love it, and I've never played a Splatoon game besides Splatoon 3. I played that for a little bit, played the multiplayer Turf 4, and that's about it. That's all I did with that game. So this is my first time getting into Splatoon, the series, essentially. Trying new things out here, which I wasn't sure if I was going to like this game, but the more I saw on it with the trailers and all that stuff, oh man, they marketed this game really well. This game got pushed out very well, and I think they did their job right with the marketing and stuff, because I bought the game and I'm not a huge Splatoon fan, so they did something right there. Love that. And I don't know, this game, it's really fun. It is really fun, and it runs really well. Oh my gosh, the frame rate, I don't think I've I've experienced any dips at all, but like this game runs super duper smoothly and it's absolutely amazing. It is absolutely fantastic. I keep on saying that, but like there's really nothing better I can say besides how fantastic this game is. So I just really wanted to talk about how fantastic this game is, because this game is really, really good. So thank you for listening to my rant.